Alright guys, we're ready for another installment of the old school series. As you will see in the image, I just did a 9.5 hour stream. However, we want to keep these rolling. So as you can see right now, Tuesday is going to be the day that these are going to be uploaded. Last time we finally saw some stuff that really kind of set us apart from everything, where I felt like we were doing some extra stuff. We're channeling on inner ISILDUR because some of you guys have wondered in the comments, what does ISILDUR have to do with it? ISILDUR was known for doing all kinds of crazy overbets. This fucking thing. So ISILDUR was known for doing all kinds of crazy overbets, and he would sometimes do it with stuff where people thought, is he doing this for value? Even professionals didn't even know when they were watching. So when I was doing overbets, that's what I was referring to. We're going to finish the 100 NL from 2005, all the hands that I played. Let's just jump right into the action. I always give a lot of info at the end of the video too, so if you do get impatient, you want to hear some extra info, sometimes I talk about some comments, if there's interesting questions, things that you should know about, then definitely jump in there. Okay, so the top 25 hands, we're just gonna look at the same thing, betting patterns, everything. There will be some adjustments we can make. There will be some adjustments that we can make in the future when it comes to these videos, because I asked last time, should we do them chronologically? If we do this chronologically, it's going to be insanely hard because I play so many different stakes. However, maybe I would just have to research a year, so maybe that's something to look out for 2006, because Scoop is going to come up. I'm going to be insanely busy. It's not like I'm just going to have 3 hours to do some pre-work laying around, and I really just want to get these out. So as for now, we're just gonna look over these, and I think that we have a pretty good sense of progression anyway, because it's like 2004 I was really learning, kind of all over the place, started tilting a bit at the end of the year. It seems like I got my shit together. A lot of these hands are from January 2005. Started doing some cool stuff for the first time, so I do think that there's some good shit to be done. This is just the kind of shit, like, God, you know what the problem with these things is too? It's so small, so it looks weak, but then if you keep doing this, all of a sudden it looks insanely strong, because now you're just super happy, right? You gotta be fucking kidding me. What is this? Are you fucking for real? This is so bad. Like, you know what the problem is, and that's what I saw in the comments sometimes too, where people said, yeah, but sometimes you said, why don't you leave room for bluffs? It's not like people will always bluff, but it's also about overplaying your own hand. Because if this guy makes it 14, pretty much a min raise, and people do this a lot with like 9x, like a hand like Jack 9, and then this one will actually make them fold. So there is definitely a scenario where I should just flat. Also, I should have just made it like 16 here if I was going to do that at all, but then I do think that would have been the right move. We just get it in. He does call. Alright, fucking rip. Stars nuts all the fucking way. Alright, so brutal brutal hand to start with. Yeah, we're just going to click this. Alright, so I hope that we're not going to be as amazed. It looks like actually most of these hands are from the start of the year, almost all of them, so there's not really any progression. I did have a little stint of playing some in June as well, I see. Kind of when, like I said last time, I played way too high. Just don't make it 14, that's all Okay, well, I don't really know what to think of this, but... Oh, this guy's all in. That's not bad. I don't know, it's not bad. Actually, it's kind of funny, because you can be tricky this way too, right? It's not enough to where you really want to isolate it, and if you can just play a side pot against the under the gun limper that comes along, it's not a big deal, because you do give him the space to kind of just, at this point he thinks, well, anybody with an overpair would have isolated. I can make it like 30 to play against this guy's weak range. So nice. All right. I will say I think I was onto something there. I will say that there was something there for me to. All right. I kind of like this. Oh my God, I went full. Alright, no, seriously, this is one of the first times that I'm being tricky. This is one of the first times. And this is in January as well. Alright, I really got my shit together in January. I really got my shit together. Oh. well, you know, I still got my shit together. But this legitimately, this is good. This makes me happy. Because I stick with the plan all the way. Look at what happens pre-flop, right? So this guy limps. Then this guy goes all in. Okay, so I don't have to worry about this guy anymore, right? This guy is a non-entity. So how do we think about this next? How do we make the most money? This guy. I'm pointing at him. You don't see it, but I'm pointing at him. This guy. This is how we make money in this scenario. So we want to represent weakness to him. This is also insanely good in PLO, by the way. Whereas they will think they can isolate, even if they have kings and stuff. And now you just come over the top with aces again. But that's a whole nother story. Alright, so we just flat here. I really like this. I really like this. And we just stick to the story. Here too, the double check. It's perfect. I really love this. I really love this. You could make an argument for having to go all in here. Because if this guy has like jacks or tens, it's much easier to get the money in. This is just absolutely brutal, but I will say that I like this. I like this. So we can go on, like, but this is it's just good to note that this is one of the first times where I'm truly being tricky with an overpair, and that, you know, like, what people don't understand a lot of the time is being tricky with the hands like kings or aces. You know, where if somebody 4-bets you and you flat call with aces, you do that at your normal level. You almost never see people do that when they're playing very high buy-in to compared to what they normally play. So I do think that's quite nice. As you can see on the left here, by the way, I see the ticker going. You see, almost 10 hours. Almost 10 hours was a long stream, but you know, we have fun, and I do suggest that if you want to check out the corner there, maybe the stream will be live. You can also always find a description link there as well, because the stream is where most of the people are at, and we just have some fun in there. Alright, min raise under the gun, 6. Alright, not bad. At least it's not fucking 4 or 5. Oh. Okay, alright. I mean, you can say whatever you want, but... Oh god. Alright, wait 1 second. Alright. You can say whatever you want. This is, at least I'm flatting. 9. I really hate this bet size though. Like, the stuff that leads here is going to be some like queen jack, king queen, king 10, some diamonds, some ace 10, some ace jack. So I really do think that there should have been a little bit of a bigger bet. Oh, and here we kind of go wrong again. I think you just need to flat. Like, at this point, now you get back into that realm of like, how often am I bluffing here? I'm really just afraid to give a free card. At this point, honestly, it's just better to rip it in because you look weaker, right? Like, this just looks too strong. We do get it in. That might be bad news. It is bad news. That's pretty brutal. Not much we can do though. Definitely would have liked to see the pre-flop 3-bet a little bit bigger against the min-raise, but I mean, you know, with all things concerned, then we know that we already know that the big 3-bets pre-flop weren't really part of our arsenal yet there. And like I said last time, I also think that, like, I think it's really cool. We're picking up on stuff that we're growing with anyway. We can kind of make a timeline now. 2004 went from trash to a little bit more solid, and I really think that in January 2005 we're really hitting up the pace. All of the hands, 90% of the hands that we're going to talk about today, actually like 95% are from January through to March. So yeah, easy peasy. Easy. We're also gonna run into like hilarious stuff less often. You guys realize that, right? But I hope that like the interesting hands are gonna take over. Okay. Alright, yeah, I can dig it. I can dig it. This though, like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Like, why do I leave 50 behind here? I have no idea. Like, $5 behind. Why the fuck do you do this? You just fucking hate money. Just lighting it on fire. I don't understand this. Ace queen. Just leave $5 there. You know, there's 5 big blinds. God damn. Oh, we have to check the names. I'm gonna check the names. I don't give a shit. I want to see if there was any crushers. We've seen some world champions play in these hands. Amplify. What a sick name again. Alright, no world champions here, guys. Nothing to see here. Carry on. Alright. Ooh. 3-way all in here. See what we have to sweat. 10 stop set. Oh my lord. What the fuck is this? Oh. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. How'd you like me there? Was this limped? Like the ace is limped as well? Button limp with aces. Unbelievable. And then just... You see, this is the problem. This is what people don't get. If you keep a pot small with aces or with ace king or whatever in certain pots to not create a ton of variance. I mean, obviously I think that the call with aces here is really bad, but if you want to keep a pot small to not create a lot of variance, then you should also take it easy. I think there was a really good example. Barry Greenstein once limped aces on high stakes poker, and somebody bet, somebody called or something, and then he got out of the way a little bit too early. But he did, I forgot if it was a bet and a raise and then Barry folded, or if it was a bet and then a call and Barry Greenstein folded the aces. He was just like, alright, there's 7 people in this pot, you know, nobody raised pre-flop, I'm just going to get rid of my aces. But I do think that that was smart, because then you stick to the game plan, to what the game plan should be, which is, you know, if you get in a position where anybody with any 2 random cards can be in, you have to be more careful. And then this, what we see here, this is not being careful. Bet, shove, call. Like, what the fuck is this? Look at this board. You're up against the small and the big blind. Look at this board. You know, you have to keep that in mind. This is not like, oh, he's gonna have clubs. No, you're up against the small blind and the big blind. Oh, get fucking plowed, bitches. I like how I... Alright, there you go. Oh, that was a side pot. I was gonna say, did I keep that 110 behind, really? I'm gonna see if I make a bout. Alright, alright. So, it's gonna be a lot of pocket pairs, obviously. But like, dude, this is the kind of stuff that gets me so annoyed. This really keeps being that. Just no idea what the fuck to do. Honestly, I just think I'm scared of a flush here. Yeah, honestly, I don't even think this is like... And that's the problem. That's also the problem. Like, what? Oh, you think you have a set? But then you play it so strong that when somebody shows you some force, immediately you're scared of a flush. That's how strong I play my hand. This is just a punt, but these happen all the time, of course. It's interesting. I do want to say that this indeed is like tape around the mic, because this mic doesn't fit this stand, because the stand came in first, and I'm gonna put on a new mic Monday. I had it here somewhere. Whatever, it doesn't fucking matter. You guys will see it on Monday. Alright, good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, and like I said, we are going to see a lot of overpairs and that sort of thing. I will play around with Hold'em Manager. I actually tried, I downloaded all my hands. I downloaded 8 million hands, and I tried to add them into the Hold'em Manager again. For some reason, I hate that fucking program anyway, but for some reason, it's so clunky and bad. For some reason I tried to add all the files, it's not importing files. I will be able to, you know, easily make the next 6 weeks of videos still from 2005, but it's just a little bit frustrating. I am going to dive a little bit deeper into Hold'em Manager and talk about, see if I can do stuff like pots over this size that weren't called on the river. I mean, it's very specific stuff, like we're just kind of like having a look at all my online hands and looking at every level and stuff. Once we get, like when we get to the high stakes part, I do want to kind of try and create a story. What was the story of that year? But really, like the core of these videos is see how people played back then. So this is just like, how was online poker in 2005? This is the way online poker was, and this is the grind for the most people, even if you could talk about a grind at all. 5, it's not bad. 10, 20, call. Wow. Holy shit. This is January 2. Oh my god, I'm impressed. Oh wait, oh never mind, man. I'm so sorry, guys. I just have a boat. I'm so sorry. I thought that this was like, okay, what I thought was happening here, which made me impressed. Never mind, I'm still just the noob from the block. I thought that I actually turned my hand into a bluff. I thought that this was the deuce of spades. Or this was the deuce, whatever the fuck, guys. I thought that there was no pair on the board, which means like that I was just trying to rep the ace of spades. But I just had a both. So everybody, alright, moving on. Nothing to see here, everybody. Alright, interesting. I wouldn't, yeah, I don't know, it's fine, I guess. Spade 20, what's up these min raises, man? Alright, at least I don't bet 40 or some shit. Nice. Stars nuts. Go fuck yourself. I hate that hand. I hate that hand. That's nice, that's nice. Alright, yeah, not much to say about that one, I guess. You don't have to talk about the hands. Good to see I fucking raise. Oh, a little c-bet bluff, huh? Somebody go crazy. There you go, a little double barrel. Oh, nice. Alright, well, you know. Yeah, rip. Radiohead fan. River Monkey, brain on the left hand. Okay. I'm Eddie. Wow, Eddie's very excited. Eddie's excited to be here, you see. You just like name, like this guy just logs into PokerStars. Name. I'm Eddie! Alright, Eddie's excited. Eddie's here though. Eddie's present. Alright, not too bad. 30%. I mean, if you look at the stats here, so we have to call $18 in a pot of 49. So we got a little under 3 to 1, so like 2.7 to 1 or something. We have 30% to hit the flush, so you have immediate odds here with this hand. Of course we have the ace as well. As an out or 4, so we have the immediate odds to call this. So this is not even, and look, it's a pretty decent sized raise. So that's why, like, odds and pot odds, it can be pretty deceiving. Sometimes people are like, why did you call that on the turn? How can you call there? But also knowing the fact that if you hit, you win the extra $75 makes it a slam dunk motherfucking call. Nice, nice, get fucking wrecked. I'm very excited, by the way, to get to the higher hands. I have 10-20. The 10-20 is going to be interesting to see. How did I go that quickly to 10-20? And I'm not saying it's a compliment because, you know, I'm not trying to like compliment myself because it's probably a very bad decision. Oh my god, we have stats too. No. Guys, look at this. Alright, how am I going to show you guys best? Look at this. Look at this. So, my VPIP, this is full ring, 16, pre-flop raise, 4.6. That pretty much means you play aces, kings, ace, king, like just pairs. Less than 5% pre-flop raise. What the fuck is this shit? Oh, but then, look at this. See, I really learned something. I think this is the year where I really learned something. Because then we go up stakes. Alright, this tells a pretty good story, by the way. We go up stakes. Boom, 26. Look how much more aggressive that is. That is so much more aggressive. 26, and then 2-4, 22-7, 3-6, 24-10. Oh my god, 28. Oh my god, you see how more aggressive I get as I move up? Wow, this tells a pretty cool story. 2010 on 10-20, but I'm not sure if this is tilt or not. But oh my god, I think 2000 is the year. I think 2000 is the year where I really ramped up my stakes. All right, so we definitely knitted the shit out of this these stakes though. So I'm also glad I didn't spoil some of the results also for myself. All right, so interesting stuff though. Alright, let's go back. It's a good thing I checked my thing. Can you imagine if I just go over the next 5 hands without actually showing anything? King 10... 6? Knew it. 25. Alright, he's all in. Please. Isolate. Yes, okay, good. Okay, so what a lot of people do wrong here is if they have a strong hand and they think, oh, there's strength here. and then I get called. This guy is way more likely to have like ace 8 of diamonds or some shit. So you just need to get them to pay. Ace 4 diamonds are awesome. Oh, we do hold that one. That was a good hold. That was a really good hold. What are the percentages on the flop here? 37, 55, 8. Ha! Evil Ivy. Yeah, how about Noob Ivy? Evil Ivy. Evil Ivy, oh my god. This guy's definitely came straight off the Nintendo to play this game. Alright, so that's a good hold. It's a good thing to isolate. I mean, you know. In PLO there's something to say for sometimes just flatting in these spots, but not in Hold'em, so let's not talk about it. Also guys, talking about PLO, we will be doing PLO hands. There's been many questions in the comments if we're going to do PLO hands. Yes, we will, because out of my whole grind, I've grinded to Supernova Elite 3 times playing PLO. So, stuff to expect to come. PLO hands, old school high stakes poker hands, big game hands I'm going to be discussing. Deep tournament runs that I had in my life, I will be going over those too. There's so much stuff that we can do, guys. I can even start doing, if we're really having fun and you guys really like the way I talk about hands, we can even go discuss some like notable TV hands. But yeah, we'll see about that. I have zero plans for that. I just wanted to have a look into online poker and my history as a grinder. Goddamn, Spader looks so fucking sexy. And of course we min raise. This is a pretty bad idea because, alright, let's think about this. What if we had a hand like King 10 with the King of Spades or King Queen with the King of Spades? Would we really min raise or would we just get it in or flat? Probably one of those two options, right? We wouldn't min raise. So what's min raise? Give me one bluff that I do min raising with. And obviously all that stuff matters less, but I do know that you guys are trying to learn something from the current level for the current tables as well. Alexei Martov. Alright, this guy's a legend. This guy is a legend. Magic Ninja on full tilt. Played very high. 30. Yeah, this is just never a bluff anymore. But it doesn't matter. Like in that time it didn't matter. It really didn't matter. So, but still, you know, like for you guys it does matter. This is the second time that we fucking destroyed this hand with spades. I like it. I like it. I like it very much. Makes me feel good. Something tells me this is gonna go limp limp. 4, 7. This is also just kind of okay. I think that this is a typical hand where it's really good to bet bigger on the turn, smaller on the river, because if he has a hand like ace 8, he will always call the turn, sometimes call the river. So tax the man on the turn and then just like suck him in on the river. At least I fucking shoved this time. Also, problem that we talked about last time, if I make it a little bit bigger here, let's say I make it like 30. I hate this raise, but maybe it's not too bad. Also, I say maybe it's not too bad because a lot of the times when you bet this and somebody min raised you, especially back in the day, but you still see it happen, then the person in this position would flat call and then you could just check behind on the river. Like this is actually something that was pretty common back then. So I'm not entirely sure if this, you know, this is also from January. I'm not entirely sure if this is something that I already knew about. I'm not sure, but if you make it 30, then make it 38. Because if we wouldn't have made it 38, then the pot would have been 90 and he only had to call 66. Big difference between calling 66 into 90 or 74 into 74. Much easier to hero call in the first example. Oh, okay, well, guess not. Yeah, he's just like, no, it's not. Ace Bruin. Ace Bruin just said, Ace Bruin and Bruinsma here. Yeah, they just said, alright, no, fuck it. You're not right at all. You know what I'm gonna do? At the end of this, I'm just gonna randomly click a few. Yeah, okay. I'll do that. We'll see how that works out. We'll do the experiment live here, live on the YouTubes, guys. Pre-recorded live on the YouTubes. This seems okay. Okay, so this definitely is a spot where you want to keep your opponent's range weak. So, what happens here? We raise 4x, we get called from the small blind. Because we raise his 4x, at least we know that he doesn't have like real like 6-4 and stuff. It's pretty unlikely. But still, he leads out pot, we call, He leads out pot, even over pot. And now we shove. Let's say this guy is just kind of fucking around with a hand like 5-4 or 6-7, that sort of stuff. And he's trying to take it with a semi-bluff. A lot of the time when we shove here, he's just going to fold it. I really think that it's best to just flat. Oh my lord. Oh my god. I would have paid you $100 if somebody said I think he has threes. I wouldn't even have made a bet. I would have just told you I will give you $100 if this guy has threes. Oh my god, this is... I cannot even begin to explain what kind of an insane gift this is. And you guys are very smart. You guys, you know, most of you. You guys know that this is an insane gift. It's impossible. It's absolutely impossible to lose at poker when people do this stuff. And this is just the kind of stuff that you barely see anymore. People will lead it 30, but people are educated enough to where they just call it off. Maybe this guy was on like the sickest life tilt. But that's debatable. That's a debatable move, guys. Alright, let's see. Are we gonna go to like 13 or 14 here? Please, just don't go to 10. When is this? We should know by now. This is in March. Alright, so this is one of the March hands. One of the only March hands that we have. Go fuck yourself, dude. Honestly. So tired. I'm so tired of watching your shit. 8, 24. What is it gonna be? 38. 24. Oh, flat. Alright. I don't mind that. Check. Shove. Good. Alright. Good. You baited this guy way more. Nice. Alright. We did well. We did well. The pre-flop sizing is ridiculous, but, you know, it's also just a thing that happened in the old days. At least it's not 8 or something stupid. But in the old days, you know, or my time. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I can live with this. I can live with this. You see, it is getting a little bit more solid on my end. Oh my god. I can't. Is this gonna be 20? Not bad, not bad. You can make it a little bigger. I mean, there's two people. Oh god. Please, young Lex. Don't get... Yes, of course you do. But it's not good, is it? No, this is not good. Get away. Step away. Get away from this right now. What the fuck? What is this shit? What's that? Look at this board. Alright, one thing I will say in my defense. If this guy is min-raising the turn, he doesn't do it with a 10, and he doesn't do it... he could have 4s, of course, but like... He has 10s, 4s, or flush. Could have. As is like strong range, right? But then the 10 comes. So I could very well have a 10. So he's not going to shove 4s all the time, I don't think. He's definitely not shoving a flush. He's not shoving a 3. I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe. It's only 46. Fuck. But this is some state-of-the-art calling right here. This actually makes me wonder if this is not a fucking joke. I'm not sure about this one. The one answer. Well, there's multiple in this hand. Jesus Christ. How the fuck do I just call this off and be right? I mean, this is not slam dunk. I honestly believe that this is some tilt in there too. I'm just getting sucked in. Look at this. If this guy had a flush, he just fucking reeled me in. Damn, man. I don't understand. Like, how did they just don't have it there? Like, if you look at all the random shit that we're seeing, 16. Yeah, good job. See what happens to you. Boom. Oh god. Oh, the peel. Alright. King, queen. Let's look at this peel, guys. Let's examine this. Alright, so 18%. This, my first instinct says that this is too light. 18%. We need to... So we're about 1 in 5, right? 1 in 5 we're gonna win. And we need to call 25. So he's giving us 4 to 1, which means 20%. So this is actually really This is, you see, this is really close to being fine. Actually, you know, this is like, the ace is the worst card in the deck for him as one of my outs, and he still stacks off on it. So, like, what you could say, if you know at this point, because he check raised the flop, right? So it's really obvious that this guy has it. So at this point, you know he has it, right? You have the one hand that he could be having if he does something like this. Also, the sizing is just like a little bit awkward. At the turn, he bets so small into two people again. It's just kind of clear that he has it. So I think what people fail to realize sometimes when you're making light calls, or when they think that somebody's being a calling station, you can add this 50 to the pot. You can legitimately say, and don't trick yourself, don't fucking lie to yourself, because I know that you're gonna. This is the typical situation that somebody's gonna lie to themselves and say, "Well, I just knew I was gonna get it all if I hit." No, that's not always true. But in this particular scenario, it is, because we see that he bets into two. He check raises two people. The sizing is small. He uses another small sizing on the turn, on a dry as shit board, and he bets into two people again. So what you could say here is, we need to add the 50 from his stack to the pot, which makes it like, you know, approximately 150. So really, we're getting 6-1. Even though our odds are 4-1 to hit. Therefore, it's profitable to call. That's how you calculate pot odds. And then we hit and we get it. It's not bad. Not bad. But this is like, I think this is important concepts for all you youngins out there. All you youngins. Alright, let's go, man. 11. 9. Alright, at least it's not 2.5x and that nonsense, but you just really have to think about the fact that you can just get paid anyway. And 14, 35. I think I'm just gonna go for it here, no? Yeah, alright, I like it. I like it. I like it. Get fucked. Nice. Alright, nothing much to say about this hand. It's so nice that he folds in the middle. Yeah. Alright. Otta. Limp under the gun. That's why my pre-flop raise is so low, because I limped hands like this. I told you, right? I said that means limping pairs and stuff. I don't know, I hope you guys don't go back to see what I said about that. 10. Straight up. 20. 25. Alright, at least it's not a min raise. At least it's not something ridiculous as a min raise. 50! Oh my god. Oh my god, guys! Oh! This is like James Bond. Yes! 10, 25, 50, 75. Call. Alright. Aces, yeah. Jesus Christ, free money. Yeah. This is just the same. This is just bad. You're just gonna get in trouble. If I ever check raise this with a hand, I don't know. Just give me a fucking bluffing hand here. I don't really know what, but people do random shit, so I'd say ace 5 or something. Ace 5 could bet peel the flop here. And then check raise is kind of like an attempt to take it again, and then boom, and then you're like, okay, I fold. You know, that's the problem. It's just so easy. You just always click raise. Just always click raise. Anytime you have it. Oh, there it is. You were just like, you see the raise button in the bottom right on start. Just like click, 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 click. Always click it back. These fucking limped hands. This is so crazy to me, because I gonna bet my ass that the turn is a diamond. How the fuck does this happen? What the fuck is this? Oh my god, if this is... No, of course not. Oh, I have a jack. I mean, I'm gonna do my best, and I'm gonna make a queen fold. Here we go. Oh, there's a straight flush out there, boys. Get him. Because I have the, let's see, 7-4 of diamonds, 9-7 of diamonds, king of diamonds, queen of diamonds. Guys, I got it. I have the 5th nuts. Guys. I'm going to wipe the slider open. Here, oh, there we go. There we go, boys. Alright. Guys, we're in a limp pot. And we're 6 way. Come on, guys. Put a diamond. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Alright, I'm all in. Fuck it. Oh, he got called. I wonder when he got called or if he just like got up, high-fived his buddy, and then sat down again to just collect the money. And he was like, what? No way, bruh. Bad beat. Jesus fucking Christ, man. This is same. This is even worse than the threes. You just sit there. Call. Done. Fucking donezo. This is so crazy. Check it. Wait. I made the 5? What is this inconsistency? I don't get this. So I limp the 8s 3 days after this hand. And I'll raise deuces. Do I have like a bad... Is that like a bad thing that happens here or something? 10-10. Check call. Look at me being trappy. Get it in now, please. Just get the fucking money in. You know what? Okay, so I think that something really important to consider here as well is it's not only about protecting your hand. But if you look at this board, let's say the guy has 2 pair or ace 10 or king 10 or queens and he really wants to get the money in. If I min raise, they usually end up flat calling. What if a jack, a 9, a 6 hits? Maybe even a club that scares him. Maybe I lose my action against a hand like ace 10 or queens because I think, well, gee whiz, Batman, now I'm really beat, you know, because the turn and before that too, and you just need to get the money in. Like there's cards that destroy your action as well, which is one of the most important things about this. Second time, god damn it. Happens only 1 out of 35 times, god damn it, when you have bottom set. Seen it twice now. I mean, I'm winning the majority of these hands. This really didn't matter. You can bet your ass this one tilted me too. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The game is so easy. It doesn't really matter. And you see people go crazy or go off all the time on shit like this. Sit down and print, guys. Sit down and print. And if this really did matter, or if this was like a huge, insane hit to your roll or something, you should just play lower. You should just play lower if you can't handle one of these hands. Oh. Whoa. Look at me. Look at this stack. God damn. Fucking big pimpin'. Flatting with aces. Look at you. Look at you, Trapmeister. Yeah, of course. We're gonna min raise though. It's not too bad now. Alright. I don't mind this. Please just bet it though. Alright. Yeah. Alright, I mean, there's no escaping this one for him anyway, but can't be stopped, you know what I mean? Alright. I got a new chair, it's nice. Just want to say that too. Alright. I just thought of something. Let me just put something on my to-do list here on YouTube. Not even gonna have it edited out. What? Alright, cool. So that was good. That was good. So what do we take away from that is that we shouldn't make it fucking min raises pre-flop. This guy makes it 8 big blinds. Biatch mofo. Alright. Oh no. No. Oh my god. Jesus fucking just gets it into. Look at this shit. God, I must have been raging too. Man. This is such a crazy hand, man. Look at this shit. Oh, you bet? I'm all in. Habui! It's probably not bad. At this point, you also just kind of know what I have. I think that people flat ace king in this position in those times. Alright, so this hand is just kind of mad, but not anything really to say. If you see at how crazy people went with other stuff, I don't even, you know, I don't really mind the bet call. Oh, wow. 28. I like this better. It's so crazy. This board is way less dangerous than all the other ones that we saw, and now I make it bigger? Like, what is this? It's January though. January 19 was a good day for me. I mean, I hope that I went 43? Alright, calm down now. Okay, so, important lesson. The only reason that you should play a hand, I 4x's raise. This is absolutely unnecessary. I should just make it 21. But the only reason that you do where you overplay a hand, seemingly overplay on the flop, is to give somebody some room later on in the hand. So what I would really like to see here is make a gigantic raise. He calls, you check. You check. Because then it looks like a spaz, it looks like a desperation move, it looks like, you know, attacking a dry board. Now it just looks like strength. See, that's the difference. You don't always have to follow up a check raise with a bet, you know, because you also just sometimes want to bluff once. Try one check raise, and if they call, you give up. And how do we balance that out? We check with some really strong hands, and I think this one is perfect for it. Alright, the guy fucking aces anyway, it doesn't matter, but still, you know, it does depend on aces if we're gonna get paid there. Alright, yeah, I think that the biggest pots are always just kind of these setups, yeah. Okay, so I'm sorry that I kind of clicked through it, but this is kind of interesting though. Alright, so I lead 2. I don't fucking know why. This is stupid. I just make the people blow up the pot. Treebeard. Wow, nice name. 9, call, and then it goes check. 25, 50, all in. What the fuck is this? Is the guy what, like ace jack or something? Probably. I don't know. Calls, folds. I'm not sure what you're doing, buddy. Nice bluff. Yeah, okay. Deuces. Yeah, you know, like, and now guys, the main event, the biggest pot of my 2005. This hand was played, this hand was played in June. I never know what the 6 is. June, alright, good stuff. Yeah, so like I said, the biggest pots are usually in these times going to be strongest holdings. This is going to change. There's a very big chance that my biggest pot of 2008 on like 1020 is going to have a hand like 8-5 suited. Because you just go dark, you know? Oh my god, elite twice. Wow, did you bait it though? Look at this, the induce. You see this? The inducing worked back then for some reason. It just worked. Alright, so we're through all in. Augswaldo, an absolute legend. Whiskey's a regular then, yeah? Zadon I see a lot too. Easy peasy. Wow, that guy really went for it. Those induce bets really worked in that time, I have to say that. I have to say. People are just like waiting for just go absolutely fucking nuts. Absolutely fucking nuts. Alright guys, I looked it up. I looked up to just see if we could look at marginal spots and stuff, but look at all this stuff, you know? It's just a boat with 9-8. It's a set. It's king 7 trips. We have aces here. Queens, ace king, 8-6 that makes a straight. You know, it's like, you see how strong all these hands are? This is just like classical hands that we've been playing. And there's no real point to just go to pots that are smaller. Like even here it's just a straight that just gets river action. So it's just, this is just what 2006 was like. Look at this, second year in poker, 40k. What? So this is just what it's like. Was just playing strong hands, everything. Here you see set 2, fours set, 6-5 flush, and then tilt. Yeah, nice program. Oh, look at that, limp along. Oh my god, so mad. Ah! 34, tilt. Slam the desk, boys and girls, slam the desk. You see, any hand has either a flush draw, a top pair from the big blind. You see this is just big blind. Anytime you see debatable hand, here, big blind, and it's queen 10 suited. King 5, alright. Sorry, you caught my attention. Legend! Alright, nice little bonus. 18 and a fold. Alright, this is still not so there. We looked at the top 50 biggest hands of 100 NL. there legitimately just isn't a punt in there. I will say though that because we added the top 50 to the top through to the top 26, that we saw some interesting, more differently played hands. So I do think that it's very important to dive into that and keep doing that, and that's why I wanna when we get to the 10-20 level, I'm gonna have so many fucking hands on in 2007 and later. I'm excited. I'm really excited to see the rest. I think now we're just seeing more structure. Like, we have a little bit less to laugh at, but I'm fucking happy with that, because what what if we get to 2010 and everything is still a shit show? Yeah, that doesn't work. Alright guys, so every Tuesday these are going to be out. Remember, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday are going to be the new YouTube series dates, and we will be diving into the 1-2 limits next. This is the first time grinding them. When we saw them in 2004, they were tilt sessions. This is my first time grinding it, and we saw it at the start. We have a really nice transition into the later times and through the stakes. Really nice progression. I'm gonna see what we can do with everything, and if there is a different way of doing it, but honestly I don't really think so, because it would be pointless. I just showed you all the hands that I played, and like the top 200 hands is only like aces through deuces and Broadway hands. So I think this is the best way to go about it. We're still gonna get a very clear picture of what everything was about. I'm just like staring at this fucking value bet of 26. That really annoys me. Alright, so see you guys next time. Please press the subscribe button, press the like button. You really help me out with that. Leave a comment if you like it, if you have a question, if there's a really good strategy question, or just a funny comment at all that had anything to do with the time. I will pick them out and read them. I really do appreciate the comments and everybody for their positive feedback. I've been getting so much overwhelming feedback from everybody saying that this is their favorite new poker series on YouTube. Much fucking love. There's more to come. There's a lot more specific YouTube stuff that we will be doing. I keep announcing it, but it's true. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Thank you guys for watching.